Let's go over using the database Nexis Uni to search for law review articles on policy topics. Law review articles meet the criteria for scholarly sources. We first want to find the Social Work Policy Paper Research Guide. Now, scroll down to click on Social Work, and then on the Social Work Policy Paper Guide. Once we open the Social Work Policy Paper Guide, click on Nexis Uni in the Finding Scholarly Information box. You may be asked to enter your Main Street login and password. Nexis Uni is a comprehensive database that covers a variety of news, legal, and business information. Because of that, we will not begin our search in this top box. Instead, we need to go to Guided Search and click on Law Reviews. At this point, I want to search for law review articles discussing the 1999 Supreme Court case, Boy Scouts of America versus Dale. To start my search, in the box on the same line as Law Reviews, I will type Boy Scouts of America. Now I will search that. When I get my results, in the left-hand column, I will click on the arrow next to Search Within Results. And at this point, I'm going to enter the other party of the case. That would be Dale. And I am going to search that. This will search within the results. Since I have over 1,100 results, I am going to further limit my results to those published after the case was decided. So I will click on the arrow next to the timeline option and limit the results to 1999 to current, and hit OK. The results that I have here are sorted by relevance. This is indicated in this box at the upper right-hand corner of the screen. Relevance means that the articles that best match my search terms are listed first. If I want, I can switch this order to a date, such as newest. But I'm going to now leave it on relevance. So now let's look at number 1 in my list. In blue, we have now red, when I click on it, hover. This is the link to the full text of the article. This includes an abbreviation for the name of the journal, the Harvard Journal of Law and Public Policy. Right? The volume number is listed first, number 24, and the first page number of the article is 319. Underneath this, I see the date of the article, January 1st, 2000. Then I see in capital letters the article title, Recent Developments, the United States Supreme Court 1999 term, How Solemn is the Duty of the Mighty Chief. To get the full text, I click on the blue link. The article itself begins after the heading text. As we start reading this article, we will note that there are an awful lot of footnotes cited here in green numbers and boxes, right? This is very typical of law review articles, right? If you are interested in the citation, you can click on the box and it will take you directly to what is being cited. Here for note number 10, we are referencing the New Jersey court decision that is actually being challenged in this Supreme Court case. Let's search another topic in the Nexis Uni Law Review section. I'm going to go back to the top left corner where it says Menu. Click on this and go to Search Home. I have to again click on Law Reviews. This time I want to search for articles related to a particular act or a law. I am going to search for the law that was entitled the Medicare Catastrophic Coverage Act. Notice that I've typed it into the search box and I have used quotes around the actual name of the act. That is important for you to do when you have the official name of a law. So I'm going to go ahead and click a search on that. I have 200 results. At this point, it is good to have a little bit of background before we start our searching to understand what the law does. That will help me decide if any of these articles from law reviews are going to be useful to me. I have the citation, the volume, the name of the law review, and the page. I have the date, and in the caps here, I have the title of the article that is being cited. This section in the middle, where we see the yellow highlights, are showing me examples from the text where what I searched appears, right? You do have to scan, read some of this information to try to make sense and see if the items are going to be useful. As I scan these results, number 4 looks of interest to me. And I'm scanning the text, and I've already done some research on my law, so I know that the repeal of this law is important, right? Number 5 talks about the enactment of the law. And this one talks about what the law did, greatly expanded nursing home benefits. So I am making some decisions. I again can take a look at any of these for the full text by going to what was the blue link. That turns red when I hover. And I will get in a moment. Here is the full article itself for me to take a look at and make my judgments.